Okay, from thehill.com, another Sob Fest over the Democrats losing their jobs. Many House Democrats this week started the painful process of coming to grips with the fact that their majority has vanished. 4 years. Wow, this is 4 years after their jubilant return from the political wilderness, they're back in it. And while reactions varied widely, House Democrats acknowledge that recovering from such a devastating loss will take time. Look at what they had in the palm of their hands, and it's gone. And who did it? Obama. Obviously, folks are like me. This is Blue Dog Democrat Lincoln Davis, Tennessee. Glassy-eyed, it says here. Obviously, folks who lost like me are disappointed. Some of our friends are disappointed. I'm not coming back, but that's just part of politics. Outgoing House Judiciary Committee Chairman John Conyers called out Representative Ted Poe, Republican Texas, for his claim that Democrats lost control of the House because they didn't listen to Poe's warnings not to pass Obamacare and spend trillions of dollars. And from thehill.com. So a different story, different writer. Democrats vent to leaders as losses set in. This kind of says it all. House Democrats held a marathon venting session yesterday as they tried to come to grips with a devastating midterm election that swept their caucus out of power. And not only that, the president's been out of the country. He's on the run. He only came back from Indonesia and Korea for new underwear. House Democrats. Oh, by the way, those of you do not know, I will not be here Thursday and Friday. Mark Stein will be here. Don't sweat it, though. I'm leaving him with plenty of football and golf stories to talk about with you. Stuff I have saved up. I haven't gotten to them. I'm going to leave a stack there for Stein so that you won't feel ignored. Anyway, House Democrats' marathon venting session tried to come to grips with a devastating midterm election, swept their caucus out of power. The gathering was the first for the entire caucus since the election. Lawmakers described a solemn mood under which defeated members stood up one by one and delivered farewell speeches to their colleagues. Yeah, farewell speeches. Stood up and pointed fingers. It's your fault. It's your fault. I didn't do this. It's your fault. Damn that health care bill. Clinton lied to us. While many Democrats offered kind words and thanks and support for Pelosi, defeated Representatives Alan Boyd of Florida, Travis Childers of Mississippi, and Bill Foster of Illinois called for new leadership. Boyd told The Hill that leaving Pelosi as the public face of the caucus would undermine candidate recruitment efforts in 2012 and the Botox industry. I don't know how you recruit for some of these seats, said Boyd. How are you going to recruit somebody to run a moderate Blue Dog Democrat to run down here? Can't do it. The thing is, that's music to Pelosi's ears. She didn't want the Blue Dogs. In fact, I got a story. The Communist Party USA is ecstatic over the election returns. I told you this last week. They've thinned the herd. The remaining Democrats are pure Marxist socialist communists. The Communist Party USA is happy. They're calling the Progressive Caucus. They said the Progressive Caucus is now a much larger majority of the Democrat caucus than it was. So, I mean, this is music to Pelosi's ears. Get rid of these pretenders.